And now we have a working operating system. It booted up properly, and after that you can see the welcome screen that allows you to properly set up user password for the Wi-Fi and other settings like locale, etc. And it allows also to update the operating system. And these settings appears when you will not set up those settings using the cogwheel in the Raspberry Pi imager. Okay, and that is something that I decided to show you, that if you will not set it up there, it will ask you. So this time you need to just connect your keyboard and mouse to, and of course the monitor, to be able to configure it properly. That is why I recommend to set those settings in Raspberry Pi Imager to get rid of these settings, to get rid of the whole initial setup. And if you will set up those settings in the Raspberry Pi Imager, it will just put the configuration into the installer and it will boot up without asking for anything, and machine will be up and running correctly. Sometimes I'm not sure how it behaves. Sometimes you will have to figure it out what the IP address of the machine is in your local area network. So you can use a network scanner, or if you have a router like I have, a MikroTik, so I can see easily newly connected devices on my table, and I can easily spot the IP address of the Raspberry Pi, and then I can connect to the machine through the SSH. And one more thing that is worth to mention, that if you are using a configuration in the Raspberry Pi Imager, and if you will set up the network properly, the SSHD daemon is booting up during the boot up process, so it's just working. But if you will not set those settings in the Raspberry Pi Imager, you have to then just run the SSHD daemon. You need to start it and enable it to make it work during the boot process. That's something that is worth to mention. Okay, so now we will switch to the welcome screen and you will see the progress of the actually configuration of the operating system, and then you will see the desktop. Thank you. Hi. If it works you after the installation of the system, it will ask you to set up the zone. So I already did it, the time zone, and now you have to set up the user and the password. And here we go. Then you need to set up screen. Next, Wi-Fi network, please wait. It's searching, so I will connect my network. We'll try to connect network. Failed to connect. I don't know why. I'm going to check in a moment. Just give me a second. And I will do the connection. And we will see it working correctly. Okay. I will just check the password. Probably the password is wrong, so I will have to figure it out. Just give me a second and I will do this for you. Just one more time. And I need to do this because I suppose I will have to check it out. Just give me 1 second and I will do this. Now it should connect. I hope. Okay, now the Wi-Fi is working, so I will skip updating the software. And what? Okay, it's reading update list. Please wait, so it will update the software. Okay, it will take a little bit more installing everything in the system, so it works correctly now. So I will just skip this step and I will record it further. Okay, now it's going to restart. And it's up and running correctly, so everything is as expected. And now if I run the terminal, I will be able to check my IP address, IPA, and I should see 2, and the WLAN is 10.10.100 and the LAN is 10.10. So everything is working as expected. And now I should be able to connect from my machine to the working system. Okay. Now you can see there is an option, and I will just connect it with 10.10.0 to 100 something. 110 or 11. I will try this one. 11. Okay, so I suppose the SSHD is not running correctly, so try to sudo L status SSHD. SSHD cannot be found. SSH? Yeah, as the SSH system CTL status SSH provided an information start SSH and enable SSH. And now I should be able to connect to the system. We'll try one more time. And failed. Okay, we'll try one. Yes, please. And my password. And here we go. And I'm logged in. And lovely. It's in Polish language, of course, but IPA. And it presents on the screen 100. And the previous 111, it was able to connect to this, but I need to remove the offending key. So if I will just do this, like that, and with the sudo, and now I will try to connect, and I can also connect this way. So you can see it's working through the SSH just because and through the Wi-Fi. So the machine, the CM4 compute model, is able to connect to the Wi-Fi and to the Ethernet card because I connected both, and everything is up and running. So now just sudo systemctl power off, and it should power off the machine, and I should be able to disconnect it, and it should be everything should be okay. So now the machine is just going like that. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I was able to explain this to you. So thank you very much. Have a nice day or night. Take care. Bye bye.